Why are Black Country New Road so fucking gay? Half the songs on this album are dog shit. Why is the vocalist just a cry-wank ripoff? His lyrics just cry-wank. His delivery is cry-wank. His whole personality is cry-wank. Only he's nowhere near as good as cry-wank. Cry-wank mugs him really in every way. Say what you want about that miserable twat, but his songwriting shows there's a lot more going on in his brain than this fucking man. Much more introspection, self-criticism. Shit, I mean, Crywank hates himself better than this man ever could. Ants from Up There is shit. It's a boring, miserable, self-pity party. I hated it when it came out. I still feel the same way. At least the first album has memorable moments, even if they were cringy. This one is just trash. Throw it in the fucking bin. Don't care about any of man's songwriting. It's all lame and gay, and the instrumentation is timid and flimsy, and it pisses me the fuck off. How about their new album? You know, it's hard to hate their new album, to be honest. I thought with some of them summery indie pop tunes on that shit. But the album's still mid because of the amount of hipster pandering shit they got on there. Dumb, disharmonious shit. Henry Cow-esque vocal melodies. They need to drop all that shit. They want to just make pop bangers, I can tell. But they're totally audience captured. They feel like they can't or they'll lose all their fan base. I think Black Country New Road could actually release a good album. All they have to do is sell out. The band yearns to sell out. They want to make pop bangers. I'm not talking about making something like Arcade Fire. I'm talking about radio pop, club music. They need to go all out. If they do, they could actually release a good album. All you men are holding them back with your pretentious tastes and desires. Set them free. Who else we got? Squid, they're fucking mid and all, I'm not gonna lie. They just remind me of LCD Sound System, but shit. Granted, I've only heard their first album, but like, that was enough. I don't like the Windmill scene. I don't like the Windmill scene. Baruja, you know, they're not that bad, but you could just tell they want to be Godspeed, dead bad. Like Godspeed, but we're taking it in a more punk direction. Throw wannabe Slow Tie on vocals and all. They have some decent stuff. Not that last thing they put out though. That shit was soulless. Felt like an empty husk of spiritual jazz. And they were just aping the sound because they thought it was cool without understanding the substance of that type of music. These men aren't spiritual, they watch A24 films. Tell me this ain't a shot from an A24 film. Oh, and Black Midi. You know, I don't even dislike Black Midi, but fuck Black Midi. They ruined years of music discourse. Everything revolved around Black Midi. Everything was either influenced by Black Midi, or if it came out before, it was proto-Black Midi. I mean, it's just a retarded way of engaging with things, innit? And I'm sure the same man will probably making fun of Death Grips fans. I mean, it's absurd because if you look at Schlagenheim, this album is just yank crime for gays. And then Cavalcade and Hellfire, they're both massively watered down avant prog, tailored for an audience with unraped virgin ears. And look, I like these albums. Black Midi have a lot of personality that's all their own, which makes them stand out as the kings of this godforsaken scene. But can we be honest about this shit? Just because they made it with Reddit in mind and in the name of Big Chungus himself doesn't mean any of this shit is new. Black Midi didn't innovate anything. They made some good albums, that's all. And the Jordy Gap solo album is a weird one at all, because Arctic Monkeys made this exact same album years ago with tranquility-based Hotel and Casino, and everyone hated it. But suddenly you do the exact same thing, shoehorn dumb avant prog sections into it, and write songs from the perspective of a cock. Suddenly, we have a masterpiece. Nah, give me tranquility-based Hotel and Casino. Those lads did it way better, and I don't even know what the fuck Alex Turner is on these days. He's a fucking lunatic. But still, I take that shit over the gay Greep album. It's fucking hot today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking sweltering. I'm fucking sweltering right now. This ugly album, this fucking ugly album, it's so shit. It's so fucking shit. I couldn't give you any substantive criticisms of it though. But like, I put that shit on, and after a few minutes, it ruined my day. I turned that shit off. It was just so gay. Oh, it was just so gay. And shame. They're a bunch of fucking gays. Why is every band in this scene fucking gay? They're all woke. They're all wokies. Feel like everything in the Windmill scene, it all lacks originality in one way or another. and it makes it all kind of typical. You know what to expect going into these projects. It's either like post-rock worship from people who don't realise post-rock has been dead for about 2 decades now, or it's lame, gay, artsy prog. Both of these are already super played out, and these bands ain't really rejuvenating these styles. They're just hauling around their corpses, a few Christmas lights strewn over them to pretend it's something new and special and alive. Why did rock music have to become so gay? You used to have Thin Lizzy, the boys are back in town. Fuck the Windmill seed.